Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Coming out with it, it's Etienne. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking to throw, it's back. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. The inside handoff. Makes one man miss. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. The sure hands, it's Edwards. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on second down. Defense in press coverage. They go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you...
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Scanning the field, it's Warren. Moving out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. The 40, inside the 30, 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for a gap. It's Etienne. Makes a man miss. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Crosses midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the Dogs loose. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Quarterback checking off. Dropping back, it's Beck. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The give to the left side. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Wolverines want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drop.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find him.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's complete.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Michigan 14.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Got some room to run. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Michigan 21, Georgia 7.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
1st and 10.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down. second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Etienne. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. It's complete. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. Going downfield for the big play. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking for a man, it's Beck. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Let's it fly. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation.
Intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought... And he'll be stopped at the 15. First down for this offense. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot.
And it's picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air. It's Beck. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
He's back to throw on second down. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. But listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Law. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He chucks one out to the right. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's back. Fires to the right. Got his man! And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Georgia 0.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Green 25.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the point after is good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the returner will be brought down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires and picked off. And it's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looking for the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll take another shot here. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Strikes the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Urasek. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles.
Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Georgia! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, you're Eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Defense not showing press coverage. To throw, it's Milroe. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe,
oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
that's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Georgia going back to work with another first down.
Get set, get set.
The give out of the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Beck. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. On the ground, it's Frazier. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 21, Georgia 20.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll go with a direct snap. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you could give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the D.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Might as well stick with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's caught downfield. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Easy.
On the move, it's Etienne.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. They'll try to blast their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called with just a single second left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And the kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and 3 is the magic number for the win. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard? Just like that, like you're talking about, Reese. Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.